Happiness, a word often spoken, sought after, and celebrated, has myriad interpretations across cultures, philosophies, and individuals. In the realm of Buddhism, happiness transcends fleeting moments of pleasure or bursts of joy. It is viewed as a profound state of contentment, inner peace, and enlightenment, stemming from understanding the nature of life, self, and the interconnectedness of all beings. Now, to all our viewers, have you ever paused amidst the hustle and bustle of life and wondered about the true essence of happiness? Have you pondered upon what it means to be genuinely happy and how one might attain such a state? Today, we invite you on a journey, not just of narration but of introspection and enlightenment. We delve deep into the annals of Buddhist wisdom to bring you a captivating story that unravels the mysteries of happiness. Through the tale of Ananda and the teachings of Master Lian, we will unveil the 4 keys that hold the secret to genuine happiness in life. Join us as we embark on this enlightening voyage and explore the path to true contentment and joy. Imagine a serene haven where the majestic mountains meet the whispering forests, painting a canvas of tranquility and awe. This is where our story unfolds, in a picturesque village cradled in this embrace of nature. The village, with its cobblestone paths, thatched roof cottages, and blooming gardens, resonates with the melodies of chirping birds and the laughter of its inhabitants. Here, life thrives in harmony, with people coexisting with nature, celebrating the seasons, and cherishing their traditions. Yet, beneath this surface of harmony, there's a subtle undercurrent, a collective yearning, a quest for a deeper, more profound sense of happiness. In the heart of the village, Ananda led a life many envied. He had a beautiful home adorned with intricate crafts, fields that yielded bountiful harvests, and was often the recipient of praise and admiration from fellow villagers. These treasures, while grand in the eyes of many, began to feel hollow to Ananda. Each possession, every accolade, and all the fleeting moments of pleasure, instead of filling him with joy, seemed to echo the hollowness he felt within. One evening, as the amber hues of sunset bathed the village, Ananda sat by the riverbank, reflecting on his life. The river, with its continuous flow, mirrored his own restlessness. Why, he pondered, despite having everything, do I feel this void? Why does happiness elude me when I seemingly have all the ingredients for it? Determined to seek clarity, Ananda decided to visit the village's ancient temple, which stood atop a gentle hill, its silhouette often blending with the clouds. The temple was home to an old monk, Master Lian, whose wisdom was as vast as the oceans and whose insights had guided many a lost soul. With hope in his heart and questions on his lips, Ananda approached the temple, seeking answers to the riddles of his heart. First key, contentment. Master Lian, with his perceptive gaze, sensed Ananda's turmoil even before a word was spoken. Inviting him to sit, the monk began narrating a tale from times long past. In a kingdom far away, there reigned a mighty king named Cedric. His dominion was vast, stretching across mountains, rivers, and forests. Yet, with each conquest, instead of joy, a growing discontent festered in his heart. He was trapped in a cycle of wanting more lands, more wealth, more power. In the same kingdom, in the shadow of the grand palace, lived a humble monk named Alaric. His world was simple, a tiny hut, a robe, and a bowl. Yet his eyes sparkled with a joy that was infectious. He reveled in the simplicity of his life, finding contentment in the chirping of the birds, the rustling of the leaves, and the kindness of strangers. The contrast was stark. King Cedric, with all his possessions, was a prisoner of his own desires, while monk Alaric, with his sparse belongings, was the embodiment of freedom and joy. Master Lian, pausing for a moment, looked deep into Ananda's eyes and said, "True happiness, dear Ananda, doesn't stem from what we possess, but from our ability to find contentment in what we have. Desires, like the horizon, are endless. Chasing them will only leave us exhausted. It's in contentment that we find inner peace, realizing that joy doesn't lie in the abundance of possessions, but in the simplicity of the heart. Ananda, absorbing the profound lesson, felt a shift within him. The first key, contentment, had opened a door, shedding light on a path he had long yearned to discover. Second key, compassion. In a quaint corner of the village, two brothers, Leon and Milo, were known to all. Leon, with his sharp features and piercing eyes, was always calculating, always looking out for opportunities to amass more for himself. He believed in the survival of the fittest and considered compassion a sign of weakness. Milo, on the other hand, had gentle eyes that radiated kindness. He believed in sharing, in lifting others, and in the power of a kind gesture. While he had less in material possessions compared to his brother, his heart was richer with love and empathy. One harsh winter, when food became scarce, and the village was enveloped in a thick blanket of snow, a poor family knocked on Leon's door. Their children were starving, and they pleaded for some food. Leon, seeing them as a burden and fearing for his own supplies, turned them away without a second thought. The same family, with hope dwindling, approached Milo's humble abode. Without hesitation, Milo shared whatever little he had, ensuring the family had enough to eat and a warm place to sleep for the night. His heart ached for them, and he couldn't bear the thought of anyone suffering. As days turned into weeks, the village faced more challenges. Leon, with his hoarding nature, soon found himself isolated. His supplies, though abundant, couldn't keep him warm from the coldness of loneliness. He watched as villagers helped one another, sharing resources and comforting each other through the tough times. He realized that while he had plenty, he was alone. Milo, on the other hand, even with his limited resources, was never alone. His home was always filled with laughter, stories, and warmth. When he needed help, there was always someone by his side. His compassionate acts had created a bond of love and trust with the villagers. One evening, as the winter began to wane and the promise of spring was in the air, Leon approached Milo. With tears in his eyes, he admitted, "Brother, I have everything, yet I have nothing. You, with your compassionate heart, have won the love and respect of the entire village." Milo, with a gentle smile, responded, "Leon, true wealth is not measured by what we have but by what we give. Compassion is the bridge that connects souls. It's never too late to start." Master Leon, after sharing this heartwarming tale, gazed at Ananda and said, "Compassion, dear Ananda, is the heartbeat of humanity. When we show kindness and empathy to others, we not only light up their world, but also illuminate our own path. Remember, a life lived for others is a life worth living." Ananda felt a warmth enveloping his heart. The second key, compassion, had unlocked another chamber of understanding within him. Third key, gratitude. In the verdant outskirts of the village, there lived a farmer named Caden. His farm, though not the largest, was his sanctuary. The fields swayed with golden crops, and the orchards bore fruits that glistened under the sun. Yet, life wasn't always kind to Caden. His crops sometimes fell victim to pests, untimely rains, or droughts, and every year brought a new challenge, testing his patience and resolve. However, what set Caden apart from others was his undying spirit of gratitude. Every morning, as the first rays of the sun touched the earth, he would stand in the middle of his farm, close his eyes, and take a deep breath. He'd then whisper his thanks for the chirping birds, for the dew-kissed leaves, for the strength in his body, and for the love of his family. Even on days when his crops failed, or when the storms were too fierce, Caden found something to be grateful for. One year, a particularly harsh drought hit the region. The rivers dried up, the earth cracked, and hope seemed a distant dream. While many farmers lamented their fate, Caden continued his daily ritual of gratitude. He thanked the universe for the lessons it was teaching him, for the time he could now spend with his family, and for the old well in his farm that still gave a little water. Curious about his unwavering spirit, a young villager named Liza approached him and asked, "Caden, how do you find the heart to be grateful even now?" Caden, with a gentle smile, responded, "Lisa, life will always have its ups and downs. But in every situation, there's a hidden blessing. When times are good, gratitude allows us to truly appreciate and enjoy our blessings. And in challenging times, gratitude becomes our guiding light, helping us see the silver lining and keeping our hearts joyful." Inspired by Caden's wisdom, Lisa began to practice gratitude in her own life. She realized that even the most mundane days had moments worth cherishing. The simple act of breathing, the beauty of a sunset, or the laughter of children became sources of joy. Master Lian, having narrated this beautiful parable, looked deep into Ananda's eyes and said, "Gratitude, dear Ananda, is like a magic potion. It has the power to transform common days into festivals of thanksgiving, to turn routine tasks into acts of joy, and to change everyday opportunities into blessings. It's not about what we don't have, but about recognizing and appreciating what we do have." Ananda, with newfound clarity, realized that the key to a joyful heart was not in seeking more but in being grateful for the present. The third key, gratitude, had unlocked yet another layer of wisdom within him. Fourth key, mindfulness. In a kingdom not too distant from the village, tales of a legendary warrior named Thorin echoed in every corner. Thorin wasn't the tallest, nor did he have the most muscular physique among the warriors. Yet, in the battlefield, he was an enigma, often likened to a dancing flame. Graceful, focused, and incredibly precise. He had never been defeated, not because of sheer physical strength, but because of an attribute far more potent: his mindfulness. Thorin's training routine was different from other warriors. Apart from the usual drills, he would spend hours seated by a serene lake, observing the ripples, feeling the breeze, and listening to the subtle sounds of nature. He was training his mind to be in the present, to be aware of every sensation, and to react with unparalleled clarity. In battle, while others got overwhelmed by the noise, the chaos, and the fear of death, Thorin was in a state of heightened awareness. He observed every movement of his opponent, sensed the slightest change in the wind direction, and felt the ground beneath his feet. This mindfulness allowed him to anticipate moves, find openings, and strategize with unmatched brilliance. One evening, after a victorious battle, a young squire named Eamon approached Thorin, seeking to understand the secret behind his prowess. "Sir Thorin," he began hesitantly, "how do you remain so calm and focused amidst the chaos of the battle?" Thorin, looking at the setting sun, responded, "Eamon, the chaos is not around us, but within us. Battles are won not just with swords, but with the mind. By being mindful, by being present in every moment, I see not just the enemy's sword, but his intent. I hear not just the battle cries, but the silent gaps between. This presence of mind gives me clarity, allowing me to act rather than react." Eamon, inspired by Thorin's words, began to incorporate mindfulness into his daily routine. He realized its profound impact not just in combat, but in everyday life. He became more observant, more patient, and found joy in the simplest of moments: the chirping of birds, the aroma of freshly baked bread, or the warmth of a loved one's embrace. Master Lian, after sharing this tale of the mindful warrior, said, "Mindfulness, dear Ananda, is the anchor that grounds us to the present. It helps us appreciate the beauty around us and equips us to face life's challenges with a calm mind and a serene heart. Remember, life unfolds in the present. By being mindful, we live each moment to its fullest." Ananda, deeply moved by the tale, realized that the true essence of life was not in the past or the future, but in the now. The fourth key, mindfulness, had illuminated his path, showing him the way to a life of depth and fulfillment. Ananda's transformation. The days following Ananda's enlightening sessions with Master Lian were unlike any he had experienced before. The village, the river, the trees, and even the faces of the villagers seemed different to him, not because they had changed, but because his perception of them had. Every morning, as he stepped out of his humble dwelling, Ananda would take a deep breath, absorbing the freshness of the dawn, feeling a profound sense of contentment. He began to appreciate the beauty in the mundane, the melodious chirping of the birds, the rhythmic sounds of the blacksmith's hammer, and the innocent laughter of children playing. His interactions with fellow villagers transformed. No longer lost in his thoughts, he listened intently to their stories, offering compassion and understanding. He shared his food and resources with those in need, and in return, he received boundless love and respect from the community. Gratitude became a daily ritual for Ananda. Each night, before retiring to bed, he would reflect on the day, cherishing the moments of joy and learning from the challenges. He expressed gratitude for every experience, realizing that each one was shaping him, molding him into a better version of himself. Mindfulness became his guiding principle. Whether he was working in the fields, conversing with a friend, or simply gazing at the stars, Ananda was fully present. This presence brought clarity to his thoughts, depth to his emotions, and purpose to his actions. As weeks turned into months, the transformation in Ananda was evident to all. The once restless and curious villager was now a beacon of peace, wisdom, and joy. His home became a sanctuary for many, a place where they could find solace, guidance, and warmth. One evening, as the sun cast its golden hue over the village, Ananda visited Master Lian at the temple. With tears of gratitude in his eyes, he bowed deeply to the monk. "Master," he whispered, "your teachings have illuminated my path. I once sought happiness outside, but now I realize it was within me all along." Master Lian, with a gentle smile, responded, "Ananda, you were always like the lotus, pure and beautiful. All you needed was to wade through the mud to bloom. I'm glad you found your sunshine." Ananda, with a heart full of gratitude, dedicated his life to spreading the teachings of the Four Keys. He conducted sessions, shared stories, and guided many on the path of contentment, compassion, gratitude, and mindfulness. His transformation was not just personal, but rippled through the entire village. The community, inspired by Ananda's journey, began to incorporate the Four Keys into their lives, leading to a harmonious, joyful, and deeply connected village, a testament to the profound impact of Ananda's transformative journey. Conclusion. As our journey through the tale of Ananda and the teachings of Master Lian comes to an end, it is imperative to reflect upon the essence of what we've learned. Life, in all its complexity, offers us myriad experiences, emotions, and challenges. Yet, amidst this ever-changing landscape, Four Keys emerge as timeless guides to a fulfilled and joyful existence. Contentment. The world around us constantly pushes for more possessions, achievements, and desires. However, true happiness doesn't lie in relentless pursuit, but in cherishing what we already have. By embracing contentment, we find peace in the present, appreciating the abundance that surrounds us. Compassion. Our interactions and relationships form the bedrock of our existence. Compassion, with its innate power to connect and heal, elevates these interactions. By showing kindness, empathy, and understanding, we not only uplift others, but also enrich our own souls. Gratitude. Every day, every moment is a gift. By practicing gratitude, we transform our perspective, seeing blessings in the mundane and miracles in challenges. A heart filled with gratitude resonates with joy, love, and positivity. Mindfulness. In this fast-paced world, it's easy to get lost in the cacophony of past regrets and future anxieties. Mindfulness anchors us to the present, allowing us to experience life in its full depth and breadth. By being present, we gain clarity, focus, and a profound appreciation for the now. To all viewers, as you journey through life, take a moment to reflect upon these keys. Integrate them into your daily routine, your decisions, and your interactions. Let them guide you, inspire you, and elevate you. In the words of the Buddha, there is no path to happiness. Happiness is the path. Embrace this journey, cherish each step, and may you find the true essence of happiness in every moment. Dear viewers, as we conclude this enlightening journey through the tale of Ananda and the wisdom of Master Lien, we invite you to be an active part of this narrative. Each one of you holds unique experiences, insights, and reflections that can add depth and richness to this tapestry of wisdom. Share your insights. Have you experienced the power of contentment, compassion, gratitude, or mindfulness in your life? Perhaps there was a moment of profound realization or a simple act that resonated with these teachings. We would love to hear your stories. Share your thoughts, experiences, and reflections in the comments below. Let's create a community where we learn, grow, and inspire each other. Spread the wisdom. If this story resonated with you, if it sparked a thought, or if it touched your heart, do consider sharing it with your loved ones. By spreading these teachings, you're not just sharing a story, but potentially transforming a life. Join our community. For more such insightful tales, teachings, and reflections, do hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Your support encourages us to delve deeper, explore further, and bring to you more such pearls of wisdom. Lastly, always remember, happiness isn't a distant destination, but a path we walk every day. The keys of contentment, compassion, gratitude, and mindfulness are not mere words but guiding stars on this journey. Embrace them, practice them, and watch as they illuminate your path, making each step joyful, meaningful, and profound. Together, let's embark on this beautiful journey of happiness, growth, and enlightenment. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate your support.